Go, spend the money, get a picture with her. It's something you won't forget. I'm telling you, she's just, what you heard tonight is exactly what I've gotten every time I've dealt with her. She is a genuine sweetheart, and she respects the fans, and she respects where she came from. That's the number one thing that I tip my hat to her about, Vic.
Yeah, I agree. Like you said, I mean, there's a few people that I would meet over and over and over again, and she's one of them. I'd be, if I was there, I'd be right in line to meet her again. She's a great person. She was awesome when we met her. And like I told you earlier, I'd put her in my top 5 of guests that we've met. And like you said, we've met a lot of people.
Yeah, and I will certainly be placing another order for wine because, as she said, it does work both ways. So I want to support her, too. She's not out there making millions of dollars on movies. She's doing the Crystal Lake wine thing. So, support her. Go to AdrienneKing.com and do what I did. I mean, pick up 3 of them. She's got a deal. She always has a deal on her website. So, I mean, I think you alcoholics out there like myself would enjoy this. And, Vic, I have to tell you, since we're about at hour number 2, I have to share something with you, sir, since I didn't get to share my surprise for the last hour or so. You remember last week I told you I had a surprise for you?
Yeah, yes, I do remember that.
Well, since our Friday the 13th talk started this week, right, and, we're going to start talking about the series, it's got me feeling a little special, a little different than I've felt in a long time. And you know how I'm feeling, Vic?
How's that?
I'm feeling a little loco.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I stopped by Speedway and I picked up a watermelon Four Loko, and I have been drinking it since before the show started. And I have to tell you, it's kicking my ass. And it's amazing that I did not slur for Adrienne King, but now I'm starting to do that because professional mode is over with at this point. I'm pacing around with my watermelon Four Loko, and I have to tell you, the first drink of it tasted like utter shit. It was the nastiest thing, because after you don't have Four Loko for a very long time, you forget that it really does not taste that good. The whole point of Four Loko is to kick your ass.
Oh, my God. Wow.
So, my surprise was a return to the Loco roots. That if people aren't familiar with our Loco roots, I don't know, for the better part of 2 years, we were drunk on Four Loko, and I mean, shit, it almost killed you. Me, on the other hand, I just became an alcoholic over it. My liver's probably screaming at me every day. That's probably why my back hurts and stuff.
If you don't know about our Four Loko shenanigans, go watch our YouTube videos. They are documented, every single one of them. We even covered the first 3 or 4 Friday 13th in one of those videos. And we were drunk.
Out of all the Four Loko I've drank, I've only puked once from it. And I did an All My Heroes Wear Masks podcast where I talked about The Dark Knight Rises. And I mixed it with a slushie plus ice cream from Sonic. And I drank 2 strawberry Four Lokos, which I don't think I'll ever drink a strawberry Four Loko again. Very, very fast, okay? So this show was on for 2 hours, and these things are, how big are they, Vic? I'm going to look at the ounces here.
22?
23 and a half ounces.
24? Yeah.
23 and a half ounces. So I drank 2 of them super fast, and I mixed one of them with ice cream and slushie. That night, I proceeded to lay down in my bed. Room starts spinning. I stand up. I start puking into my hands while I'm running to the bathroom, and there's a trail of red puke all the way to the bathroom. Somehow, I'm trying to get my clothes off so I can get in the shower because I'm puking all over myself, right? I got puke inside my clothes, like inside my pants and underwear and everything else, right? So I get into the shower, I clean off, and then I go and I pass out naked behind the couch. This is a true story. And my wife comes over to me and she's like, Travis, go get dressed or whatever the hell she tells me. Get on the couch or whatever the fuck. Anyway, she couldn't sleep in the room because the room stunk like Four Loko puke. Only time I've ever puked from Four Loko. So don't ever mix Four Loko with a slushie and ice cream. Bad things will come of it. I assure you.
So I do have a question. What in the world made you think mixing ice cream with Four Loko is a good idea?
my wife brought it to me, so I, made do.
Well, you didn't want to make her feel bad by turning it away, I guess?
Well, why would I?
Did you hear the rest of the story? Did you hear the rest of the story?
I heard the rest of the story. I wasn't going to turn it away, though. I like ice cream and slushy. So I figured I would have two of my favorite things together.
Remember the night we had Four Loko slushies? That was a good night.
It was, but that wasn't the same thing as mixing
there was
with
no
Sonic.
ice cream.
There was no sugar. Yeah, so for anybody listening, I don't recommend that, but if you feel like puking one night, that's the way to go.
Plus, you had like the worst Four Loko in the backyard.
Oh, that strawberry shit, man. A blueberry was pretty bad too, wasn't it?
Because it wasn't just strawberry. It was like strawberry lemon or like strawberry banana.
See, they had two different ones. They did have strawberry and they had strawberry lemonade, but I had strawberry, just flat strawberry.
Okay.
So anyway, getting back to the discussion, Vic, I don't know if you were familiar about the plane crash thing, but I brought it up to her because it was something I had read once upon a time, and I was like, holy shit, she has been through some stuff, man.
She has, dude. Like, I knew some of the stuff, but no, I wasn't familiar with the airplane. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean, how random is that?
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Well, like I said, she came out strong on the other side, so that's why I called her a survivor girl. Could have called her a final girl, whatever else you want to do, but
yeah, she's a survivor.
She definitely is. That she is that, and her theory about part 2 is interesting, and she is right. You can pretty much write it however you want to, but I always say, it's a bummer she died. But at the same time, I thought it was poetic how she died. Jason needed to kill the person who killed his mom. It only makes sense.
I agree with that 100%.
Now, granted, the circumstances surrounding him killing her never made any sense, because how the hell did he find her, that type of thing. But it is.
It was all a dream and a nightmare, dude. Don't you pay attention?
I was paying attention.
She was dropping knowledge on it, dude. She put us inside. She put us inside the thing, man.
Then I had to go and screw it up, didn't I?
Yeah.
What can I say? I pay close attention to my Friday the 13th movies, but it's just one of those things where you can do whatever you want with it. It's Friday the 13th, and then hell, they ignored part 5 entirely. So, what's the difference, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, how cool would it be at that Monster Mania? I mean, these guys are getting to go to a show that's all about Friday the 13th, because that's what they're doing this weekend, since Friday the 13th is this Friday.
That's what I was wondering. Are they doing a Friday the 13th theme?
I'm sure they are. I bet you Sean Cunningham's there and whoever else.
I mean, they always have a huge guest list anyway, so I just didn't know if they were doing like a giant Friday the 13th thing, or if they were just doing some, or what.
I'd be lying if I told you I knew for sure, but
Well, I can always look it up, so just keep on talking, and I'm going to look it up.
Anyway, some other things that she touched on were, some of her recent movies. Hell, I didn't even know about those movies until I looked into it, and I thought that was really cool, what she's been up to, and I'm glad she's done some stuff. It is a bummer that she wasn't in the Friday the 13th remake. I still like the Friday the 13th remake. Vic and I were talking about that off the air. But there were some things that definitely could have been better. Although I would say that about any of the remakes, even the Texas Chainsaw remake, which I think is the most superior out of all the remakes. One issue that I've had about modern-day slashers are that they do this shitty lighting thing where they make it dark because they think it's scary, but in reality it's like a cheat. I mean, I don't know, you're not showing anything and it's not helping, so.
Hey, so they're having it's called Return to Crystal Lake for 35 years of Friday the 13th, but it's only Sean Cunningham, Kane Hodder, Adrienne King, John Shepard, who was copied for part 5. Yeah, it's only his second appearance ever, and then already leaving. That's it.
What they should have, if they could have, they should have gotten like Marcy and a bunch of the others from part one.
Yeah,
but it is what it is.
They should have come up. Hey, Adam Green's gonna be there though.
Hey, good for him, man. He's really getting out on the circuit right now. Ric Flair's gonna be there,
and Animal.
Sweet.
Yeah, we
out of
go.
The two, I'd probably meet Flair. Yeah, I'd just love to drop everything and go to that. That'd be sweet. You gotta work Friday?
I do. I'm pretty upset about it because I gotta work Friday night too.
Do you?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, I feel like I was duped.
You were taken. You were robbed of your Friday the 13th. Oh well, at least you got 1 month ago. Hopefully in 8 months you can take off.
Hey, speaking of, did you see the Days of the Dead in Indy? Tobin Bell's gonna be there.
That I did see. I haven't seen anybody else but him, and quite frankly, that's all I needed.
Yep. Cause he's gonna be at this Monster Mania too, so I guess he's starting to make the rounds.
As long as I don't hear that he's $60 or something crazy, then I'm good with it because he is a big get for me. I mean, you're talking about he's a Robert Englund. I'm serious. Saul made 7 movies, for Christ's sake, you know?
Yep, I agree.
Hey, man, what you been watching?
Friday 13th. I've been working so much, dude. I haven't watched anything, like nothing.
Well, I've talked to you about this, but I tried to watch Dario Argento's Dracula some more. I'm having a hell of a time with it, Vic. I don't know. I don't know if I'm not in the right mind. It's boring, man. I mean, every once in a while I have a good part, but it's boring. And here's the thing. Dracula, the story itself, I mean, if you're looking at, that type of era and I guess it is kind of boring, but at the same time, if you just go shot for shot, I'm interested in it, like Bram Stoker's Dracula, just because of what they're doing. They're retelling the story exactly the same way. This one's not exactly the same, and they're just adding shit and making me tired. I just have a hard time, and it's long. And it's just not that interesting. I don't know how to put it any other way. I want to like it. I want to watch it, but I just can't seem to get... It's like Troll Hunter. Remember when I told you about Troll Hunter? I really wanted to like Troll Hunter. It was just not... I just couldn't... It just had a hard time with it. And just like We Are What We Are, that cannibal movie, it was fucking boring too. If it's boring and it's on Netflix and I have other options, I'm not going to sit there and deal with it, Like Steakland was really slow, okay? I'll tell you that right now. But it kept my attention, and that's what these things are not doing. So if you're not keeping my attention, fuck you. I'll move on to other things.
Ooh, sorry, I'm looking at the Days of the Dead site now. The twins from The Shining are there.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome.
I love
and Leah Bell from The Shining.
Who's that?
I don't know.
The kid?
I just know she's there.
Maybe?
No, it's not a kid.
Is he white?
Yes.
Probably old.
Probably real old now.
Well, I mean, it came out in 1980, same year as Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Doesn't it seem like that movie's a lot older than Friday the 13th, though?
It really does. Yeah, man. That movie seems like it was like
before
70s. I was born, for sure.
Yeah. Hard to believe, isn't it? Anyway, let me think. I'm trying to think what else I've watched. I watched Coneheads on Netflix.
I almost watched that the other day.
I watched Dumb and Dumber. I'm trying to think.
Greer was gonna be there. Or Angus Greer was gonna be there.
Oh, okay, cool. That's the Phantasm guy, right?
Yeah. Leah Belden was the young woman in the bath. In the shower.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So there you go.
Before she turned into a nasty old bitch.
Yes. And of course, Kay Hodder's going to be there.
As he should be. All right, so it's been a while since we met him, or since we talked to him.
It has been. We need to see what's up and see if we can get him on the podcast.
Absolutely. All right, so I'm trying to think.